my weekly Friday video where I get the opportunity to celebrate you as the fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered woman that you are. Today I want to talk about emotional differentiation. What I'm talking about here is how you identify with things that have happened to you. If you've noticed, I'm on this kick about talking about the past. P.A.S.T. And right now what I want to talk about is our identity from the emotional pain that we have suffered through and how we identify with that pain, so that becomes who our personality is today. We walk around with the pain in the cloud that we have suffered through in the past, and we have no joy in our life because we can't get past seeing through the clouds. The clouds that you're looking through is your emotional pain. You have to start looking at the emotional pain as a differentiation. You got to see it differently. You got to see that the emotional pain that you suffered from way back when you're in your 20s, way back when you're in your 30s, maybe you just went through a divorce maybe 6 years ago. But you don't have to bring that pain forward. You have to make sure that you're not in a position where you're identifying yourself as the pain. You are not the pain. The pain is something that you experience, but suffering is when you don't want to let it go. You want to make a decision to live now instead of continually bringing the pain from the past forward, so that you're in a position where you're actually sabotaging your life and you're continually suffering through because you're living through the dark cloud of the pain that you experienced way back in the day. Let me give you an example of pain. When you cut your finger, it hurts. But as it is healing, you don't pull it back open to see if it's hurting again. What you do is you allow it to mend. And then you use the lesson of whatever it is that you did that caused you to cut that finger. You're a whole lot more careful next time. But you don't suffer through a process of cutting your finger 2 months from now. You don't even really remember 2 months from now that you actually cut your finger. Why are you bringing all of the pain from your past into your present so that you can identify as the pain instead of enjoying your life now and starting to create the things that you truly want in order for you to feel fulfilled in your life? Until next week for the next episode of Fierce Feminine Fridays, have an amazing weekend and